Hey y'all! Bet you can't guess where this box is from.
It's from PR, Precise Turin.
Yeah, nailed it. Good job, Dan. Good job. Yes! We got our Precision Turbo bubble wrap!
Oh, this is that stuff that you can't pop.
Such a bummer. Fitting. Seems awfully fitting. So these are our dual blow-off valves and our wastegate that we're going to be running on Rival. There's one. The 50mm blow-off valves. And I believe it's a 60mm wastegate. So those are freaking cool.
I do like how it comes notched like that.
I do too. 66mm wastegate.
That's a big boy.
It's a big boy, but we also have a big turbo going on.
True. That is a massive wastegate. Holy crap, dude.
Oh yeah. That thing is huge.
That is a beefy wastegate. That's the size of the turbo on my car. That is look at my hand around this wastegate, guys. Like, that is absurd. That's a big boy.
Yeah, dude, it's freaking cool. I'm gonna take a picture for Brad.
Yeah, and I know you guys have been wanting to know what's up with this car. It's for sale, so come get it.
Hey,
buy it.
buy this thing. Right here. You, buy this. It'll be cool. You'll like it a lot.
Ted, what are you doing?
Putting this OSR20 on the engine stand, son.
Woo! Finally get this thing back together.
Yeah.
Same that's in Joey's car that we built, the black Sylvia. So it's a spool stroker kit. 2.2? Ed?
Yes.
Yeah. 2.2 stroker.
Yeah,
CJ's working on this beauty over here. This thing turned out really good. He's finishing up the polish on it, but I mean, looking fantastic. And this paint it looked like somebody, every time they washed it with a Brillo pad, and like he got so much of that out. The paint looks night and day. I actually probably have a picture of it. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to tell here, but you can see just all of these scratches that were in this paint. It was real rough. So that was taken right here on this hood like this. I mean, look at it now. It looks phenomenal. Looks like he's waxing it. The black on black with like just the, you know, the chrome accents on this car really set it apart. David!
What's up, man?
You polishing?
Polishing, man.
Well, you're wet sanding to polish.
Yeah, that's the polish right there, baby.
Polished this up yesterday, where we had to weld on our flange for our Wiggins clamp, our Wiggins style clamp.
Plasma man.
Plasma clamp.
Fancy doodad that never tightens, but it somehow tightens. I don't know. Show them your little fancy plate.
Oh yeah, well you have to, it's kind of upside down here.
Look at that fancy plate right there.
Yeah, and speaking of Joey's car right there, Josh is doing a little tuning on it. CJ, I showed him a before picture that I took on this hood.
Oh, God.
He's like saw the camera.
Just joking on my own spit. I'm dying. Somebody call an ambulance.
Damn ambulance! Where the ambulance? Why the man body still right there? Ain't supposed to be laying there. Call the damn ambulance!
Brand new Fortunes, rides great even as low as it is. We had it a little lower, but we had to raise her up a little bit.
Yeah, well,
We were rubbing
and,
it tiny.
It was rubbing on that side, and I brought it in because we drove it Friday. I brought it in Monday morning, checked the ride height and everything, and I was actually a 1/4 inch lower on that side than this side. So I raised that side up a 1/4 inch, and I rolled the fenders just a little bit more, and I didn't have any rubs with it. It felt really good. So
yeah. Look at the reflection from the outside there.
After I get done with that, I'm gonna hop back on this thing. I got everything buttoned up for the most part. Hot side is all buttoned up, cold side is all buttoned up. I ran my harness for my IAT and my fuel pressure down through the car. I still need to take these off, and I'm gonna put some heat shielding on it so it doesn't get super hot and crusty. And we're gonna ditch these, and we have some nice fancy clamps now, which is amazing. I've been wanting those forever. And we're gonna have some nice metal clamps, hold everything on, some heat shield so it doesn't get too hot. We have a metal pipe that's gonna come around.
I like those.
And then I'm just gonna have 2 little couplers right here. And then the lower hose, we actually had to get this clocking adapter for the water neck. So instead of pointing out this way, it's straight down. So
Can we talk about, I mean, I think I've talked about this in a previous video, but this gloss black on this wrinkle black is just probably my favorite look ever. It doesn't quite hit right on camera, but it's just really pretty. I'll try to get away from some of the sound. I've been in this trunk quite a bit, and I got the battery tray mounted. Well, not fully mounted, I've got hardware coming. I've got our breaker mounted in here, and we kind of suck that in because there is a plywood table across all of this because he's got his amps back here. So we've got our Frenchie's top hat in this car, 8 AN feed, or 8 AN return, 10 AN feed, and that's basically working as just a lift pump for this mechanical pump up front. And then we've got all of our lines run to the front, looking good, and this car's coming together slowly but surely.
You said you spent a lot of time in the trunk, Dan?
I did.
I don't know if you want to be telling people that, man.
I totally forgot that we have our custom exhaust on here. Yeah, Tevin will insert the exhaust clip now.
All right, y'all ready?
Got a nice deep tone.
Ooh, that's beefy.
I like that.
Real low.
Yeah, you feel that.
Feel it in your chest. That sounds good.
That fresh exhaust smell.
It sounds good. It sounds really good. All right, give her a 3 grand. We're going to be releasing for sale to you guys for Y32 chassis. So catback, 3-inch stainless to a vibrant muffler, and yeah, it's a really good looking exhaust, and it's a really good sounding exhaust. As you'll hear, it's nice and low, not too loud. It's got a good rumble to it, and there's really not very many options for exhaust for these cars, and we love them so much that we're like, let's just develop an exhaust for it. So like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you next time.